And tell us where you're from tonight. Yes, we are recording. Hopefully everybody got that notice on their computer. We are going to be recording tonight. So welcome to our Back to Health event tonight. We are super excited to have everyone from Prosper and Katie. I'm coming at you from Midlothian, Texas. I feel like you can't say that name unless you add a country twang to it. Midlothian, Texas. We got somebody from New Mexico, Forks, Washington in the house. Y'all, we are all over the map tonight. So excited that you're here. My name is Shelby Garcia, and I am here with my girl, Sarah. Are you here, Sarah?
Hey.
There she is. Okay, my girl, Sarah, and I are super, super excited to be with you guys as we share all about our program tonight, and we just talk about finally getting back into a routine. I mean, put a 1 in the chat if you are already tired of making school lunches. Let's just be real, okay? 1 all the way. I'm over it. We've been in school a week. I'm like done already with school lunches. But I am super, super excited to be here. I even put on perfume for you guys, so I hope y'all appreciate that. But we really are pumped to share with you all about what this program is about. I will just go ahead and there we are. Yeah, me and my girl Sarah are here to just talk about the real deal, our program, our life, and how it's been transformed by this amazing program. I can tell you from my own story really quick. My husband and I found this program a little over a year ago, and it took me 10 months, and I was able to lose 90 pounds in those 10 months. So let's just pause for a moment. I mean, you guys, I had no idea what was in store for me. And my husband lost 40 pounds in a little over 6 weeks. And that was just ridiculous, right? But both of us, our lives have been totally transformed. And we were really able to take back our health and become the parents that we really wanted to be. We wanted to be active parents, parents that were here for it and present for our kids. And this program gave us that life back. But we're so pumped to be here because Lordy, summer just kicked us in the rear, didn't it? I mean, for a lot of us coaches are noticing a big trend right now that summer just totally threw us out of our routine. And so many of us are ready to get back to routine, to get back to school, and to get back to focusing on our health. So that's what we're here to talk about tonight. And my girl, Sarah, and I, we have some amazing people that are part of our coaching family. They're going to share their story with you tonight. So we're just going to jump right into it. I'm so excited for you to meet my girl, Cindy Beasley. Come off mute and tell us your amazing story about this program.
Awesome. Hi, guys. Thanks for having me tonight. I just feel so fortunate to be able to share my testimony to this program. So just to give you guys a little background, I got to take you back to a couple years ago. I'm 5'0", and I just love food. Let's just be honest. I just love food. I love to have good drinks with my friends, and the weight was stacking on. So I had gotten to a very uncomfortable weight for myself. And, I had a lot of people in my prayer circles praying over this for me and with me. And the truth was, I was like, God, I've never had an issue with being obsessed about food, but I am obsessed right now, and this is a problem. And so anybody, killing it at the gym, going to the gym, getting in those 45 hardcore minutes and then leaving the gym and being like, well, I can have whatever I want now. That was me. And so that's why I never saw a change, because I love food too much. And so, just to give you guys, some other things I've done, like I tried cleanses, I've done the pink drink, I've done, the 20-day fixed, 72-hour this or that, y'all, I've tried it and I quit within minutes, if not hours. So I really just thought I was going to be this weight that I was at until a sweet friend of mine last mid-May, did a post on social media. And maybe that's how you got here tonight, right? Is you saw a friend post on social media. And all she said was, it's been 8 weeks. I'm focusing solely on nutrition and I lost 18 pounds. And I was like, what's happening? I need to talk to her. And so I messaged her. I got on a call the very next day, and really that's it. I told my husband, I'm doing this program. He said, go for it because you're miserable. Whatever's going to get you to be happy, Cindy back. I want that. And so I ordered my box of food and off we went. Also to share with you guys, you know, I own a boutique. And so being in front of a camera and having to like wear cute clothes and, you know, show off those clothes and stuff, like that wasn't really fun for me during that season. And so that was a huge part of wanting to feel better as well. So I started May 26th of last year, the day after Memorial, because you know I had to get in my Memorial Day fun before starting. And I will just tell you that it was a game changer from the very beginning. Within the first few days, I felt more energized. I was sleeping better. Like I was actually waking up before my alarm clock went off at like 5. And I'm like, what's happening right now? My clarity became better. I wasn't as hungry, which I told you guys, I'm a foodie. So I'm constantly thinking about my next meal. And I wasn't thinking about my next meal, which was so great. And I lost 6 pounds in my first week. And I was like, what is in this stuff? Like, what is happening? What am I paying for? And my coach, Stephanie Wirtz, she was just like, Cindy, I know, right? Like, it's just what this is. And so y'all, I started telling all my friends about it. Like, I could not shut up about this program. So 4 weeks in, I decided to start helping others because I was already blabbing my mouth about it. And it was just really has been such a blessing ever since. So I lost 45 pounds in 4.5 months on this program. The average is about 8 to 12 pounds a month. And so what you're seeing in front of you, that picture of me, it's really hard for me to still see that picture of myself, but I am so very, very proud of the work that I put in. And I want you guys to know something else. The muscles that you see there, that was under all of that. I did not work out on this program. I literally ate the food and drank the water, and that's what happened at the end of that 4.5 months. And so, I mean, it's just truly amazing. So grateful, so grateful. But I love our 4-component system, which we'll share with you guys here soon. But truly having a coach in the beginning was everything for me. Really genuinely caring about my success was huge. I love the community of this. The education piece came a little bit later for me because, you know, I'm busy and stuff, but it is now a huge part of my journey going forward. And then obviously I love the food. It was super simple to grab something every 2 to 3 hours. So I like to say that I got me back, but the truth is I am so much more of a better version of myself than I was before. And I owe that to this program and to the Lord answering my prayers of desperation through this gift of health through Optavia. And so I'm just utterly grateful. And I just know that such a time as this, where health is just so very important, right? We all want to be healthier. We all want to reset in our health after the summer, after all the things. But really, is there ever a better time to reset than now? Just knowing that going forward, we need to be the healthiest versions of ourselves, for our families, and for everyone around us. The world needs us to show up as our best selves every day. And so that's all I got, you guys. Thank you so much for letting me share. And Shelby, back to you, my darling.
You are amazing, sister. I love you so much. I love that she said, I got me back. I love that so much. Thank you so much, Cindy. My favorite part about these events, and when you get to hear all these stories, is that you're truly going to see what's possible with our program. So I am so excited to keep the ball rolling and introduce you to my sweet, sweet friend, Karen Buttner. Please share with us your amazing story, sister.
Hey guys. Oh, I am so excited to share with you something that has radically impacted my life. So you should know that for 53 years, I struggled with obesity. I attended my first Weight Watchers meeting as an elementary school student. So in those years, I tried everything, every diet there was, hypnosis, pills, medically supervised shakes, killing myself at the gym. Folks, you cannot outrun your fork, spoiler alert. And finally, out of desperation, weight loss surgery. And it was always with the same result. I would lose about 20 pounds and then it would all go south. And those 20 pounds would come back and they would bring friends. And the reason the success that I was having was short-lived was because what I was doing wasn't sustainable. Nothing had changed. And we all know if nothing changes, nothing changes. In 2019, I was probably at the darkest point of my life. In January, my dad passed. And about 6 weeks later, this showed up in my box at school. And I vividly remember having the conversation with my friend Jennifer. I look like a beached whale. This cannot continue. Something has to change. But the problem was there wasn't anything left to try. I was out of options and I was completely hopeless. I am forever grateful that Jennifer had been brave enough to say yes to Optavia about 2 months prior to that conversation. And she shared it with me. And when I began program, I began with a very simple why. I did not want the rest of my life to be what my life had always been. For 53 years, I had been a prisoner of obesity, and I had lived with the sole aim in my life to not call attention to myself. Shortly after beginning program, I realized this is completely different than anything I had ever done before. I wasn't alone. I had a health coach who walked with me every step of the way and still does. I had the Habits of Health transformation system, which helped me make changes in my environment, in my habits, in my mindset, and in my life. I had the Fuelings, which as a first grade teacher who physically spent 50 plus hours a week in the school building, I needed easy. And finally, I found a community of supportive, inspiring, uplifting people who were there for me. And it was completely amazing. In 3 months, I was below 200 pounds for the first time that I could remember. And in 10 months, I was down 80 pounds. And now my life is nothing like it had been. I have energy, I have health, and I have a future full of limitless possibilities. Thank you guys for letting me share, but most of all, thank you, Jennifer.
Wow, that's amazing, Karen. Thank you so much for sharing. You are so inspiring. I know you personally, but I'm so grateful everybody else has gotten to hear your story because I'm trying to get it together here. That was awesome. Thank you so much. And what's so exciting is that the next couple you're going to get to hear from is a powerhouse couple. I am just going to keep it rolling and introduce you to our precious friends, Cody and Elizabeth Palmer. Y'all, even couples can do this together. Tell us your story, guys.
Hey guys. Go ahead.
You jump in.
Mhm.
So I'm Elizabeth, and this is Cody, and we are very honored to come on and share. And so thank you so much for having us. You know, a little bit about us is we have 2 kiddos. I'm a mom to them, obviously. And before I had my kids, I never really had to worry about weight. Like that's just where I was in life. And so I was never taught how to eat right. I was never taught what to do because I didn't feel like that's something that I had to do. So after I had my kids, I had my first one, packed on the pounds. I had my second one, packed on even more pounds. And I was lost, right? Like I had tried so many things. I was working out to like all all day. Like as much as I could, I was doing all the things that I thought that I needed to do. It was a struggle. And I got to the point, like it's already been said, that like, this is who I was. This was all I was going to be. I didn't think, I was like, I just have a mom body now. This is what I'm going to be for the rest of my life. And then in 2018, my dad passed away to cancer. It was really hard. It was a huge struggle. I didn't want to get up off the couch. I quit working out. The weight kept coming. I was that person that would eat the snacks in the garage and throw them away so that nobody saw what I was doing. I just hit a low, a really hard low. And I had lost myself. And I was like, okay, well, I have to do something. So only thing I knew to do was get back in the gym. So I tried it. I worked hard, went every single day. And my weight never changed. I might have gotten stronger, but as far as the way I looked and the way I felt, nothing changed. And then it got to the point where I had pain all the time. It hurt to work out, so I had to quit doing that. It hurt to walk. It hurt to sit down on the floor with my kids. And that was what I did, right? Like I stayed home with my kids and I couldn't even sit and play with them on the floor. And so the only thing I knew to do was go to the doctor and they put me on medicine. So at this point I am on medicine every day, multiple times a day, just so I can walk and move around. And I saw somebody doing a program, so grateful for her. But I wasn't ready to do it. I called everybody I knew that I was like, this girl, she lost this much weight. There's no way that's possible, right? I was looking for everybody to tell me it wasn't going to work. Because in my mind, nothing had. Sorry, get a little emotional. But so finally, after not really finding many people to tell me, yeah, go for it, I remember calling my mom and I said, hey, there's this person doing this stuff. What does that sound like to you? And she goes, yeah, I'll do it with you. Let's do it. Let's try it. And that's all that I needed. I needed somebody to be on my side to tell me, why not try it? Right? So I was very grateful. We talked and decided that I had to do something. And so I did. And I'm so grateful. I was able to lose 30 pounds in 3 months. I'm not a doctor. There's no medical things like that. However, I don't have to take medicine on a daily basis. It doesn't hurt to walk. It doesn't hurt to hang out with my kids. Having that weight and that pressure off of my joints is simply what I needed. And then I've kept it off for 2.5 years because I didn't just find the food. I found a program, I found a coach, I found a system that worked. And I'm forever grateful for that. And then I
Okay. Wow.
told him.
So you heard power couple from Shelby, right? We didn't start out that way. Total vulnerability right here. My wife said she found someone. You didn't hear my name, right? You heard her mom's name. Man, I didn't even plan to go here this time. Wow, that's what Optavia does right to you right here. I wasn't there for her at the beginning. You know, you think as a couple, wow, look at this couple, they're doing it together, so awesome. To be completely honest with everyone here, I was an anchor for Elizabeth. And because of the community that she became a part of with Optavia, because of what she found in the community that's here, it was able to lift her up to a place that I couldn't. And I started to see this change in her. And she asked me to be a part of this. And at that point, once I saw the changes that was going about, I was skeptical. I started looking through the slide here to see if any couples were on, and probably like me, you guys might be on, but you're hiding outside the video chat right now. I would imagine just listening in. That was me, right? I was like, what is she doing over there? What is going on? But once I embraced that with her, she asked me to be a part of it. I didn't think I needed it. And then you show that picture that Shelby showed. I didn't realize the weight that I'd put on myself. I thought, fit guy, I was working out, I was doing things, I felt fine. I didn't even realize what this program was going to do to me at the time. And so what I found through this was, again, something that I didn't even know I needed. And Karen kind of touched on it, we touched on it all, is that Optavia helped me find and start reaching towards the best version of myself and have the courage to do so. And I want to thank every single person that is brave enough and made the choice to get on tonight to just hear about this program, because it can be life-changing if you embrace it. Yeah, it's scary, 100%. A sign behind us that we live by every single day. Always do what you're afraid to do, right? We don't necessarily put that on here so people can see it. We do it so we can see it when we talk to people, because it's still, a challenge at times to just share our story and be, brave enough to do that. And I want to share something that I experienced today. So we went to school today and had lunch with our kiddos. And I was just looking around the cafeteria and just the joy and just what children have, and the fact of living in the moment is so powerful. They don't get so caught up in their thoughts and what ifs and their fears and things like that. They're just living in the moment. And I think that's why faith, for those that are, Christian, and the fact that they ask, live faith like a child, right? Because it's just that unblinding trust to say, I believe in this, it's going to work. And here's the thing, I'm a PT by trade. When you look at, physiologically what this program does, it works, guys. Like, it works. Like, you will lose weight. And that is amazing in itself. But the secondary things you get from it that you're not even expecting. Disclaimer, here, this is, my experience. It might not be for everyone. But like Karen said, and some of the other ones, I found my energy, my mental clarity, again, myself, in a way that I didn't even know existed before Optavia. Didn't even know this person that I now am was even possible. And so for one, I thank you all for getting on tonight. I thank you for allowing us to kind of share. And I challenge you that for those that it's getting called to, like this something's pulling you this direction, right? Have that childlike faith in this and pursue it, and reach out to those that might have invited you tonight and learn more about it and join this amazing community. That's all we got.
Wow, you guys are so inspirational. Thank you so much for your vulnerability. I truly believe lives are changed because of your story tonight. Thank you so much. I love that. I hope you're inspired because you've just heard what's possible with our program. And my dear precious friend Sarah is going to go through our components and how we actually do this. So Sarah, tell us all about your amazing transformation. I'm going to show y'all her picture one more time. Oh my word, look at that.
Okay, hi guys. So my story is much like Elizabeth, and I just want to say, you guys, literally, I felt you in my soul. You were speaking straight from the heart, and I think everybody's with me to say that they felt that. They really felt your heart in that. So thank you for sharing that. But I do feel like my story was much like Elizabeth's. I was struggling. I felt lost. I felt like I was stuck in being lost. I'm a mom of 3 kids. I've got 8-year-old twins, a 5-year-old little guy. They're in all the activities, all the sports. My husband travels a lot for work. I just, in my mind, thought I didn't have time for anything else. So again, I saw somebody else be super vulnerable on social media, and I thought, this is perfect. So I hopped on a program, 5 months, lost just over 60 pounds and have been maintaining it since. And y'all, just let me tell you that I'm a new person, right? Like I've found myself transformed. But that didn't just come with the weight loss. Like that, some of that was a lot of mind work that I had to do. And that's one of the 4 components that we have. And so I'm going to kind of tell you about those. Our program is built on 4 rock solid components. And they just go hand in hand throughout your entire journey. So obviously the first is going to be our nutrition. The plans are super easy to follow, y'all. Do not be afraid. There is not a lot of prep, not a lot of time in the kitchen. It's super simple grab and go stuff. No counting calories, no macros, none of that. It's all done for you. Really just want to, first of all, encourage you to reach out to the coach that invited you here tonight. We want to make sure that you are selecting the correct plan that's for your needs and your lifestyle. We have multiple depending on what your needs are, whether it be diabetic, nursing mamas, for fitness, a gout plan, even plans tailored for teens. There's one truly for everybody. Majority of our clients do utilize what we call the 5-in-1 plan. With the 5-in-1 plan, it creates a very mild state of fat burn. So during the weight loss phase, you're getting to eat 6 meals a day. Y'all, like you're not starving. You're not starving yourself. You're eating constantly. 5 of those meals are what we call fuelings. I like to tell people whenever I talk to my clients, it's building that first healthy habit right off of like you're fueling your body. We're calling it a fueling. We're not eating for a habit or a hobby. They show up at your doorstep, totally interchangeable. What I mean by that is that you don't have to eat the same ones every day. You get to pick 5 and mix them up any way you choose every day. They all provide you with your daily dose of vitamins, minerals, probiotics, everything that your body needs. And then that 6th meal is what we call a lean and green. And by lean and green, we mean the one meal that you're preparing for yourself. One, you're eating 6 times, but only one of those are you really responsible for. In that meal, it consists of lean protein and 3 servings of vegetables. So again, you are not starving. Your plate is full, y'all. This is a lot of food. The only thing in addition to that is your water intake. 64 ounces at minimum is what you need to add in with all the food. And then secondly, your health coach, the incredible person that made themselves vulnerable enough to invite you here tonight. They would be your health coach. They're going to do one-on-one personal support for you. They're there to guide you through the program. They're going to support you, encourage you, offer you all the needed accountability. They're going to provide you with all the resources and tools to help get you started and get you in a good groove. And then they're truly, guys, more than anything, they're going to be your biggest cheerleader along your journey. Nobody understands this journey better than your own health coach does because they've walked the walk. Okay, now they're supporting you on your walk. And then third, the educational materials from the get-go, working on that mindset, y'all. It's not just about getting your body healthy, but also working towards getting your mind healthy. Our educational system will help you learn your why and your how on how to make it happen. It's truly just a compound effect by equipping your mind and body at the exact same time. Otherwise, we're not learning anything as we're going along, right? We're just focused on the food, and that's what got us to this place to begin with. So really like turning your brain on to understanding what it is that you're doing so that once you reach your goal, now you can maintain that. That's a lifelong transformation. So, and then lastly, you've heard a couple people mention this already. I know it's the last one I'm mentioning, but it's surely not the least. Our community, you guys, our community is second to none. It is the most incredible group of like-minded people who are all on the exact same health journey. And whether they're losing 20 or 120 pounds, y'all, they're in the same place that you're at, and they're looking to improve themselves. In our community, you're going to find recipes and tips and tricks and tons of inspiration. It'll give you a safe place to ask all the questions. If you need any help with anything outside of your health coach, you've got other people that are just clients, that are just normal people that probably are thinking the same thing that you're asking. You'll be able to share your victories there and even help celebrate one another because it truly is a place like no other. There's so much support and encouragement there, and it's just truly an extra layer of support while on your journey. We're going to talk about the cost next. Shelby's going to kind of bring it all together, but just know all of this is included in your journey, guys. Like you're not just signing up for a food program where this food is showing up at your door and then you're off to the races. Like truly, you have every component here to help you be super successful on your plan. So make sure if you have any more questions pertaining to these 4 components, reach out to the person that invited you here, y'all. They see value and worth in you, and that's exactly why they added you and asked you to join us tonight. So I hope that this helped kind of break down the program a little bit for you and further explain all those things. But I'm going to pass it back over to Shelby so she can kind of share what it looks like.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you so much. I love that. That was such a, I love that our program truly is a combination of many things that get you to where you want to be. And the really cool thing is it's not inexpensive. Truly, for $13 a day, you can make this happen for you. You can have the same story. Someone, I know you resonated with someone's story tonight, and that's how we make this happen. Everyone's starter kit is about the same amount. It's going to be about $414 in your first month because you're getting your entire month's worth of food and you're getting our education component. Now, your monthly cost will depend on what program you're on. So be sure to get with the person that invited you to our Zoom tonight so that they can put you on the right program and give you the exact amount and the estimated cost for your monthly cost. But your first month is really going to get you going at about $414. And that's going to be everything you need to truly set you on the path to get the same story, of similar story to what you heard tonight. And one overarching theme I heard tonight was people were desperate and they were ready. And so if you resonate with that tonight and you're desperate and you're ready, then make it happen. I know for myself, for our family, we're a family of 6 and I made it work. I told my husband, look, $13 a day, that's how much I spend when I'm eating out. And so I told him, I'm telling you, I won't eat out. Just let me do this program. I'll make it work. I was desperate and I was ready. And the really cool thing is what happens oftentimes with a lot of our clients is they begin program and they start having amazing success, a lot like what you heard tonight. And people around them start noticing that they're losing weight and they ask, what are you doing? How are you doing this? And what's really cool is a lot of our clients end up helping their friends and family and end up getting their food paid for through that. So there's a lot of options there. You can talk to the person that invited you tonight and get more information about that. But we are so excited that you chose to join us tonight. It truly, truly is. And it is an honor and a privilege. I know I speak for every coach that has invited someone tonight and everyone that partners with us in this program. It is our honor to get to partner with you on this amazing journey. It's why we live our journey out loud, because we know we're here to share this gift of health. So I hope that you find something that you resonated with tonight. We are excited to be celebrating your victories in the future. So please get with the person that invited you, get with them about your questions, and let's do this thing. Let's take back our health, guys. Have a good night.